Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first um broadcast of Morgan Racing Network. Uh, so glad that if you are joining us this late at night. You know what? Welcome, 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 welcome. My name is Morgan Sons. I am going to be your host. As we're gonna talk about a couple things here. We're gonna talk about playoffs the for the D2 race. We're going to talk about how the race went, and we're just gonna talk about the D2 points, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about the D1 race tomorrow. So let's get on started with that. First, let's talk about the D2 race today, the Atlanta race today, the Peaches from Georgia 300. Unfortunately, I don't have clips because they purged the race chat. Um, so I could not get any clips from there. But I will talk about if I can get clips. Will hopefully I could talk about them next episode. But yeah, no, unfortunately, I can not have clips. But I can talk about what happened because I was there. I was commentating. And if you want, you can go hop over to the story stream we did earlier today. And you can see for yourself. Also try and post clips. Like, when you take a YouTube video, you can like clip some of it. Yeah, I'll be doing that for you guys. I'll hopefully at some point. Maybe not tonight because it's 9:40 man. It's probably almost midnight in the East Coast. So let's just get it started. First, let's talk about the race. Um, Started out qualifying. It was it was angry on pole. So before the race had began, Tomato reportedly had given up on like almost everything road racing. Apparently, it was a rumor. Somebody said that Tomato had like left like a bunch of leagues or whatever, and basically said I gave up on racing after what else? Some race I forgot. But yeah, just said that. So but Angry was still came in, still got the sub for Tomato. So Matt got on pole for to at number 17 at Atlanta, and then there was a tie for first and second place between Anubis and Eliso. Now Eliso, now the second position was given to Anubis, and Eliso got third. But then Duck subbing for No Pro. No Pro did not make another race again, despite the fact he was only locked into this round because of the sub waiting for him. So unfortunately, does not show up. Duck subs though. Madagascar or Hyper in fifth position, and then at the end, Adrian at sixth place in dead last after horrible qualifying laps. The race starts, and almost instantly, Angry pulls away. Now at PZJ Atlanta, it's kind of difficult to pass. Like, well, not difficult. It's really hard to pass because if you can hold the middle line, you can. It's like almost hard to just pass. It's pass. It's not possible to pass. You could block like any runs that anybody has. Nobody knows how to work together, so you could just block whatever run. Even if they do try to, even if they like someone, if like a pair of drivers do end up going down low, and attempting to pass, you could just, by the time you exit the turn, you get a run because you get such a good run that you'll be fine. And that's what happened always. Angry, leading the race the entire time, followed by Eliso. Eliso was always trailing behind Angry. Could never get the pass for the lead. Third place and down was really iffy. It wasn't really set in stone. Early wreck happened, took out Duck and Madagascar. But then around the end of stage one, I believe the caution came out. I don't know what happened exactly, but that caused not Duck, Adrian and Madagascar and Duck to catch up to Angry and Eliso. So so Adrian was able to pass Adrian and Madagascar were able to pass Angry and Eliso, and they were able to get Adrian was able to get P1 on the stage. and Madagascar followed Bosnia in second. Um, also during stage one, we there was issues with the number 60 of Anubis. Her car had broken down, broken, I'm gonna say, we're in war terms. But yeah, no, car issues caused the number 60 RFK team to DNF. Unfortunate for them. Anubis, we'll look at points in a second. I believe she'll be fine. This is the second, right? This is twice in a row that Anubis is DNF for a race. She DNF Richmond due to issues with her McLaren dashboard, which dangerous to drive around because you need that information. So yeah, second at DNF in a row hasn't really affected her yet, but you know we'll have to see for come Indy if she can still if she can finish the whole race. Let's see here, and then stage two. Stage two was basically the same as stage one until like a couple cautions at the end caused the field to get jockeyed up, and then basically it was just caution after caution after caution for stage for stage at the end of stage two, and that allowed Madagascar or slash Hyper to get to the lead. So Hyper wins stage two. They haven't posted the Atlanta stage two yet, so I don't know who else. I just remember Marty got the stage two win. So yeah. What else? And then the final stage. Stage three was by far the chaotic. There was multiple lead changes. I missed part of it, but if you look back, you had like Eliso taking the lead. I had cautions. Adrian tried to explain his strength group, but then he tried to go low. Like, crazy stuff was happening. And then on the final lap, uh, so Eliso, I have to like look at a clip of it. Yeah, that's why I was asking for clips from the race. I don't sucks that you guys purged the thing, but Eliso going into turn two on the final lap, he's got three cars behind him. The number 78 of Adrian goes low and I believe he goes right under the line coming into turn two, and that pushes Angry and Hyper up into Eliso, and that causes Eliso to spin out and spins into the backstretch. Loses the lead. Unfortunate time for him. Um, what else? Let's see. Oh, and then on the finish was insane. The finish was absolutely insane. I believe I can get a clip of the finish. Mm, I was just I just got sent the clip of the finish. So okay, hold on. I think I can do this. This is a little benefit of doing it live, once you see it. Scene two. Media. Let's see here. Media. Media source. Here we go. Believe this will work. There we go. Finish right there. You can see. Oh, did I not want it? I have to bring it back here. Uh-oh. Come back. Like, see here. Finish right there. Look at that. Whoa, right there. Hold on so I can get closer to it. Photo finish. And then that gives you your race. Oh, I don't know if anything picked up or not. I don't know if why my mic didn't pick up. Yeah, just insane finish right there. Madagascar on the line, gets it just by a hair. That's just insane. Amazing work done by Madagascar. I am supremely proud of him, and that will get him into the final four at Homestead. So he gets the coast at Indy, which he's gonna love that. Let's talk about points now. Let's go to the points. All right, so right now here is your. Or wait, this might not be the right one. Uh oh, I might have leaked something. Uh oh. All right, so well, I don't really have the points like set up. Madagascar has not made them, but what I have is this right here. So let's go take a look at this. All right, so this is I made this little graphic. I might make it for the cup one. I'm probably gonna do a cup broadcast tomorrow doing this, probably a pre-race to Indy. We'll have to see. I don't want to interfere with race day, but here we have the Oracle playoff bracket. So we see here it starts with Matthew, top seed. I kind of when I did this, I kind of looked for at least for the first round. I looked at the playoff, I like the end of the regular season points. So you had Matthew slash Tomato on for a regular season champion, then Vortex, Adrian, Hyper, Anubis, Eliso, Rob, and NoPro. And then at Richmond, Rob and NoPro were eliminated. But not Rob. Rob and Vortex were deleted. Um, so Rob just left like road racing in general. Don't know where he is. If you know where Rob is, let us know. Hopefully he's doing fine. And then Vortex just did not show up to any races. Unfortunate for him. And then now here we are at Atlanta and Indy for the round of six. Now Hyper has locked himself into the round of four. So he will be competing for a championship at Homestead, and that is just insane to me. Now, if you know Hyper, you know he's like the most wreckful. He's like he wrecks a lot of people. So he's like a dirty driver, not intentionally, but he just needs to get his act together sometimes. We all know that. I tell him every day. But yeah. So he's just gonna have to lock in for Homestead. I'm literally gonna scream at him if he somehow manages to way to lose it for himself. But yeah. Then now here's the next part I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my championship for predictions. Now, um, let's see here. For my predictions for the D2J, I'm probably gonna do this the for D1 tomorrow if I don't get grounded. But here, let's talk about the my championship picks. So of course we have Madagascar. He's already in. Hyper. I'm gonna say Matthew. Actually, not Matthew. Adrian, Eliso, and Anubis are going to be your next round. Are you going to be your next? Are you going to be your final four for Homestead? I'm gonna tell you now. I don't think No Pro can get in. No Pro, he doesn't show. I'm pretty sure at Indy, it's gonna be they're gonna crack down on like the subs for the 7 and the 91. So they're not gonna be able to go into the. They're not gonna advance. I think it's just simple. And besides, it's just unfortunate because Matthew, if Matthew doesn't show up, if Matthew shows up to Indy, then maybe this will all change. Maybe my predictions will change. But if he doesn't, then yeah, no. He had a great season. I don't know exactly how many wins he had, but yeah, I don't think so. And then no pro was just a no show all season. I don't really remember how he even got into the playoffs. But yeah. And then my championship pick. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. Anubis. Anubis, I pick for my champion pick. Anubis, just has a great strong season. I think Elisa's just too unlucky sometimes. Adrian, I mean he's Adrian. Come on, you really think Adrian's gonna do anything? And then Eliso, I mean not Eliso, Madagascar. Uh, God, you don't want to know how many times I was pulling my hair out just at Atlanta alone, just because he was sending it three wide. So, so yeah, that's my picks for the championship four. Let's see, and then and championship four and the championship. Let me know in the comments what you think your championship pick is. But yeah, that is just gonna be my pick. Let's go. I want to talk about D1 real quick. So these are the points going into next race at um at Indianapolis, which I believe will be tomorrow. Let me go just check real quick. Uh, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow at like what time is it? What time would that be? 6 o'clock. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern. With the final round before the championship will commence, and we will be crowning a champion after that. So after Indy, we'll see who is going to be into the championship. Who's going to be fighting for championship home set. Now let's talk about this. So after Richmond, this is the point you see here. Nivik and Comrade locked in, but then right behind them, man. When I was trying to calculate the points after Richmond, like I was like they were telling me stop the race, stop the stream. I had to do this because I had to finish it. So just gonna go quickly over here. Angry. Angry has not shown up to a couple races. He's missed some races. He's had Anubis subbing for him. Anubis doing good, managed to keep him above, but he is still 24 points ahead of Bloom, and that's like race points. Like you can get a total of 60 points a race in an SCRL D1 race. So Bloom can have a great day at Indy. That's gonna knock Angry out if he's just has a sub. El Bozo. El Bozo was knocked out by Comrade winning. Had a great day at Richmond. Just did not lock. Just God, I'm trying to think. What could not get to the line. And then Meme, still kind of in race points. He's still within that range. I don't think I don't really know if I think he's gonna make it in or not. He's probably gonna have to win Indy. So does Nuke and Trell. I think they are must wins if they want to lock themselves into the next round. We already did our race predictions at Richmond, so I am not gonna bother with that there. And I think that'll be it for today. So I gotta get the intro. Make the outro ready. So yeah, I think that'll probably be it. So that is your post race review. Let me know down in the comments if we should keep on doing this more. But my name is Morgan, and I hope you enjoyed.